Let me just tap this back. Well, that's all right still, because, oh, man. Now mine. Now mine's acting up. But, hey, that's how it is, Ox. Sometimes, you know. And that's what I was going back to with the spirit of Yahawashi. And that was spiritual, because, you see, I was talking about that, but that ain't really have to do with nothing. You know, that's how these Israelites are. Can I see the background? All right, fine. Elder, not Sakaran, South Carolina, Manata Zakbar. He does that sometimes. And that's another thing, too. Yeah, and that's another thing, too. We don't look to the world for guidance. We lean not, I know, I'm guilty of that with the car, but we lean not to our own understanding when it comes to following a path, walking away. You know what I mean? Walking in the light. Yahawashi is that light. Okay? Go to, what scriptures did you have? Because we'll finish on Jeremiah. I know you've been holding it for quite a while.
It's been in the chamber.
No, we ain't getting it now. Leave it in the chamber. Okay. That's the boom. Yeah. Shadow box hurting them. I wanted you to get Slacky. Now I slipped my mind just now. No, Matthew chapter 4. Shadow Hashem RAWCHAA QADASH. When you go to Isaiah chapter 9 and 2, and then when you get a chance, mark them down. Isaiah chapter 9. Come on, get it. Shit just flew. I hate when that happens, man.
This one's very delicate. That's why I'm like, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, 9.
Chapter 2. Yeah. You got it?
Get it? Bring it out?
Bring it out, Huck.
Bring it out, Huck. Isaiah chapter 9, verse 2. The people that walked in darkness have seen a great light. They that dwell in the land of the shadow of death, upon them hath the light shined.
And who's that light? Who is that light? That's Yahawashi, man. Yahawashi is being that light, being returned onto the people, us, that walked in great darkness, okay?
The book says put on that light, right?
Yeah, when you, if you want, get Baruch, chapter 4. Where's the wind spirit when you need it?
you know, it just blows right through. You know, the Most High does that.
2 and 2. Hold on, before you get that, Matthew chapter 4 and verse 16. The people which sat in darkness saw great light, and to them which sat in the region and the shadow of death, light is sprung up. And that's Yahawashi. Okay, now going to, and this word, obviously the word, everything, and guess what? We also too are a light onto the rest of the ahchyam. Because what it say? Don't put your light underneath the bed, and to let your light shine before men. And also too, in Isaiah it tells you that what? Isaiah chapter, I think it's 34 and 20, thine eyes shall see thy teachers. Hey, how come all these people are coming over here, Ak, and then they see us and they bounce back the next way, yo? What the hell? Yo, I see one man come here with his dog. Got to a sign. I'm out. These people, they're like, yo, what is that? You see, yo, is that Israelites up there?
Yeah.
Oh.
God, it's true.
Oh. Slaki, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be a hog. But look at this. Job chapter... when you have that vision, when you have that sight, then you the ice out, you get to see. Watch this. Job chapter 29 and verse 7, and you'll understand why I'm laughing. When I went out to the gate through the city, when I prepared my seat in the street, the young men saw me and hid themselves. The aged arose and stood up. Salakia. Okay?
The prophets, the word was coming out, man, so
And that's why these young men hide themselves. They know. Hey,
They ran.
remember what they said that when a prophet came into town, they would always ask him, you come peaceably?
Yeah.
Because they're frightened. They know.
They're frightened, yeah.
But look at these young men too. When we're bringing out the word, when we're trying to pull them from those graves, and blow that breath, because the Most High uses us, those vessels. We're a temple onto the Most High. Okay, that's why it says, "Know ye not that you are a temple?" And what you don't even own your own self. You don't even own that temple. Okay, so what much more? How much more? But onto these young ones, and they come over here, they see us and they take off. They go the next direction because rebuke is better than secret love, and we ain't into that.
Open rebuke is better than secret.
Exactly. And it goes on to say that the princesses refrained talking and laid their hand upon their mouth. The nobles held their peace. Their tongue cleaved to the roof of their mouth. So that's exactly what they have no rebuttal. They have no kickback. Needs to be a person like vocab where we know that they're going off anyways, right? But these 2/3 out here, they can't do nothing. They just have to shut their mouth and take it. Even when you see certain politicians and stuff walk up, they have to shut their mouth too, okay? Because we're the mouthpiece of the Lord's. Luke 1:70, since the beginning of the world, He used us as that vessel. So all these people out here who want to naysay and gainsay, and they don't understand, man. And all we're doing right now is just going to those basics, yo.
Yeah.
You want to get Baruch 2 and 2? 4 and 2? 4 and 2? Yeah, you do.
Baruch chapter 4, verse 2. Turn thee, O Jacob, and take hold of it. Walk in the presence of the light thereof, that thou mayest be illuminated.
See that? So Yahawashi, this word, okay, all that blessing there, that's a light, a beacon unto us. And that's why the Lord's saying, return, walk in the light. Don't be walking in darkness. What do you want to walk in darkness for? You walking in darkness, you're gonna stumble exactly at every little thing.
Yep.
And that's why, going back to the car, see how this thing is going around? That's the spirit. Going back to the car, when the car thing blew, Yahawashi was more so giving me the spirit like, yo, chill out. Chill out. If you chill out and let the spirit, okay? If you chill out and just let the spirit take hold, you're going to come up with so much ideas that you're going to laugh at this situation. What I'm preparing you for is to judge heathens, judge the world, okay? So one of these little small matters amongst you here, get 1 Corinthians chapter 6. Or actually, you know what?
Hold your peace,
Yeah, because, if I go on like an idiot, jackass, and diss the Most High, and how do you diss the Most High? By leaning to your own understanding, which I did. And like I said, Salakia, I apologize for that. A man, that does something like that, obviously will come out and say it. So I'm saying it to the brotherhood, Salakia about that. I shouldn't have, lost my temper in such a manner. But we're in this carnal flesh, and that also too, that's not no excuse, okay? Knowing that, hey, don't use your righteousness as a cloak of maliciousness, okay? So even though it might be a small thing, you're like, yo, brother, that's kind of stretching it to put in that situation. No. It's on a low level like that, because here it is, you got the truth, you understand what's going on, you understand to lean on to Yahawashi instead of your own understanding. Here's the spirit. Just not even like 45 minutes ago, told you to get into the lane. Now you see the reflection of why the spirit told you to get into the lane. And Israel can't see these things because see how quick, and that's the thing, men of the Lord, things happen like that, like that. Now with these 2/3 Israelites, the Most High kind of like does this, like an elastic band. And when it comes, whoa, bam, and hits them. And they don't like it. You go, oh Lord.
You get pissed off.
Judges, mercy, yeah? Go cry unto those gods, okay? Go cry unto those gods that you love so much, okay? All those false deities and all those things, in a time of trouble, don't come crying out to God and his son. Okay, don't go crying out to Yahawah and his son, Yahawashi. Go crying on to the damn gods that you worship. Those damn Babylonian gods.
Wood and stone.
Yeah. All the ones that you know, that they need a dough to.
Yeah.
You know?
You know?
Made perfect round edges and all this stuff. Took all that damn time dedicating to all those foolishness.
Yeah.
But yet, we're telling you about the Most High, the King and his son. The King and King. Okay? But you want to reject.
The King of Heaven.
Exactly. You know? And through that, all we're saying is don't lean to your own understanding. Trust, have that faith, okay? That'll be the better. Hey,
you get to terror of the Lord?
Huh?
Were you getting into the terror of the Lord?
Oh, knowing therefore the terror of the Lord. If you want to get that, you get that. But I was going to go into Lamentations chapter 3 and verse 24, a oldie but a goodie and a goodie, that the Lord's telling you, you wait upon me, okay? I'm going to be good to you. The Lord is happy with the man that quietly waits. Remember what you're going into? That quietly waits upon him. Okay? And when the Lord executes his judgment, then that righteous man sees and says, you see, I'm glad that I followed the Most High. You know?
For your better. Lamentations chapter 3, verse 24. Yahawah is my portion, saith my soul. Therefore I will hope in him.
Continue.
Yahawah is good unto them that wait for him, to the soul that seeketh him.
See, and you see, if I had hold it. Yeah. You see, if I had gone off and gone crazy, grabbed some fucking Edomite and bashed him in the face, it'd have been the Most High would have done so much shit to me, like in a moment's of time, like boom, 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 and he gave you these keys, this knowledge, wisdom, understanding. So if you be put and tested in a situation like that, you just go, what? Boom, through the door and gone. Just like that. You know?
Jake, he does it in
that's why I had to do it.
Spin move,
you know,
shit.
That's Jake. Boom, bam, through the door. I'm out of here, peace. And he even do some weird head shitty shit. You know, that shit, you know, all that, some wave. Throw up a hat, fucking start dancing and shit. Another Jake comes in and starts dancing, and all of a sudden when he's about to, everything cuts, it's clean, boom, gone. You know how Jake is. So, you know? But that's the thing about Jake. They don't understand, like, look, we're trying to tell you, have these keys. These keys continue what you're saying, actually. Go on. And we'll see in verse 26 what it says.
Verse 26?
No. Continue from 24, 5 to 26.
We'll start from 24 again.
Yeah.
Lamentations chapter 3, verse 24. Yahawah is my portion, saith my soul. Therefore I will hope in him. Yahawah is the good unto them that wait for him, to the soul that seeketh him. It is good that a man should both hope and quietly wait for the salvation of Yahawah.
Okay, so that's what we do. We've been handing keys to know. Listen, when we're confronted with the Ecclesiastes tells us, right, that what? When we come to serve the Lord, get it right here, 2 and 10. And Nicole catch me right here, yo. It's like fucking arthritis. Dev arthritis have been plagued. That one right there, and right there, the first one. First verse, and then we'll get the 10th.
Ecclesiastes chapter...
Get the first verse, and then we'll hold 10.
Chapter 2, verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve Yahawah, prepare thy soul for temptation. Right there. So in this life, we're going to be thrown situations, okay? We're going to be, as in Deuteronomy chapter 8, verse 2, okay, to 3, the Lord said that he did those things to see whether they would, you know, whether you would steer off or go this way, roughly phrasing, okay, or roughly going into the situation, okay? And it also tells you that, don't you know that man don't eat by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of the Lord provided, okay?
So that's Matthew 4:4, and it's also in Deuteronomy 8:3. Okay, but you were subjected into this flesh. Yeah, yeah, because Matthew, Mark, pretty much similar. It's just
It's all up there,
spoken.
man.
Yeah, it's just spoken from different men, right?
Yeah.
But you're gonna be tested. Okay, so we're bottom line, we're gonna be tested in this life. We're in the chains of darkness. Okay, so I want to get something real quick here, and then we could I'll hold Jeremiah. You still got Jeremiah on tap? Okay. We gonna get this, and then
10.
yeah, we gonna get 10 after when I break through this. So going back to judging the matters, okay? 1 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 2. Do ye not know that the saints shall judge the world, and if the world shall be judged by you, are ye unworthy to judge the smallest matters? So listen, this stupid car that's here pertaining to this life, pertaining to here, okay? Come on, man. You've been given ABC, okay? You know how to do this. So don't get angry. Don't get angry and go, ah! No, know that you're being tested. And know that all this folly that you see around you is here to test you. Okay? These spiritual demons, that's why Ephesians tells you 6 and 12, put on that whole armor.
6 and 11.
Because what? 6 and 11, yeah, and 6 and 12. We got to fight what? Things that we can't see.
Rulers of darkness,
Principalities.
principalities.
The shit that we got to fight versus 2/3. 2/3 get up and go, I don't know what shoes to wear. That's retarded, man. If that's your plight,
They're ready to kill anybody.
Yeah. You stepped on my blue shoes. They're fucking retarded. That's a low level thinking being, man. You stepped on my shoes. You stepped on my shoes. Like, dude, you could go home and wash the shit off. And most of you fucking crack dealers and drug dealers or whatever the fuck, you guys got endless amounts of money. So why are you complaining? You ready to shoot your own brother over a shoe that you could buy 20 times over. Fuck 20 times over. You could constantly, every year you could call Nike and be like, you got my shoes ready? Yeah. Every month. Yeah. This show shall be sold cheap. Hey, guess what? I got an iPhone the other day for nothing. They're giving away the damn things now, Ark. I couldn't believe it. I was like, what the hell? Me? Israelite? Me? But then I know exactly what the devil wants. He wants us to get thrown off. He wants us to get busybodied with other things that we need not to. Okay? But that iPhone ain't there for me to sit at night and watch porn or burn my fucking eyeballs out on watching the screen like, you know how society walk around, tripped over something, bumped their head. What happened to him? Yeah. Right? We don't know. Fucking idiot died because he was watching his cell phone. That's what happened to him. And all these cameras didn't catch it. Yeah, they said that North America, Toronto, Canada is like the second most surveilled city in the world, yo. Oh, yeah? Besides Japan or whatever, China.
Toronto, Canada?
Yes, Toronto, Canada. And you know why? I'm going to send a video to you that exposes that. It's talking about the Toronto gangs. Mm-hmm. And because of the lifestyle that we used to live or whatever, and because of the lifestyle that these 2/3 continue to portray and live, okay, we used to be in that shit. I admit it, I used to be in all that type of thuggy crap, okay? Most of the men of the Lord, they came from those environments. Yahawashi wasn't around no men in soft clothing in King's chapels, okay? He was around the real, that's right, man. The fuck, he was around the gullies, all right? You understand? So, and no, he wasn't like, oh yeah, yo bro, what's up? Like, he might have said hi to them, told them what he had to tell them, and that's it. Same with us. We're out here stuck with our people in the gullies too. And when I say the gullies, I mean the rough edges, the rough patches, the poor. You understand? The underprivileged, the slums, the ones that are fucked up. Okay? I got 4 kids. I got to worry about how to feed them every time. Put food in your fridge and a roof over your head. Pay the bills, all that shit. Clothes on the back. When the kids need new shoes, People think that shit's a joke.
Make sure the health is right.
Exactly. Got to feed them right. All these things are counted into what we're reading right here. Judging the smaller things. Those things are small. Actually, to tell you the truth, those are. I don't even know what to say. Beyond half of grain, micro, yeah. Comparison to what we'll be doing in the kingdom.
Microscopic.
And what the Lord is preparing us for right now. What Yahawashi is preparing us for. He's got a good work for us right now. But Yasharallah is off walking dogs, off singing in the bushes. Cali bud smoking weed or whatever in the bushes, onto their Hindu god, Shiva. Because all that dreadlock shit, that's where it come from. All that fucking Rastafari shit, they don't even know. And that's how stupid our people is. People swine things up in us. And they still don't have the sense to know, hey, listen, man, that Rasta shit don't come with us. That's those East Indian heathens. Okay, those Indian people, those heathens, man. Those people are heathens. If you're not Israelite, you are a heathen. You are a heathen. You. Just you and your damn dog. But that's the whole thing about this, man. These words are unto Yasharallah. Yet they don't want to. The man, going back to what the man said, they reject it. Okay? Now going back into this, verse 3, know ye not that we shall judge angels? How much more things that pertain to this life? Exactly. So all the weak little small little matters in this life, what the fuck? You're gonna be judging angels. You're gonna be rulers, man. You're gonna be kings and priests unto the Most High. Like what the Most High said. Oh.
Higher responsibility.
Oh. Hold on a second. 14 and 14, man. 14 and 14. This guy's like, what? What are you talking about? Right here. Right here. 14 and 14. Yeah, let go of the immortal thoughts.
2nd Ezra chapter 14, verse 14. Let go from thee mortal thoughts, cast away the burdens of man, put off now the weak nature.
Israelite, 2/3 Israelites can't do that. They're too binds, man. They're like, yo, let's trust in these horses and chariots because there are many. Isaiah.
They're not going to let go of their idle things.
No. So, speaking on that, let me go into the scripture and hold back. You want to finish it? Or is it done? Done. Yeah, you can stop there. Precept on precept, line upon line. So let me
chapter 2, verse 10.
Yeah, hold on a second before you get there. And this is why I was telling you, the rest of the ahchyam. This is why I always quote this scripture. 1 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 19. What? That's like a nigga talking, bro. What? What up, bro? What? Know ye not that your body is the temple of the Holy Ghost, which is in you, which ye have of God? Okay, so it's all belongs to the Most High. Your spirit coming from the Most High. That thing hit the dust. That's it. It was at Ecclesiastes 3 and 20. Okay, so your body hits the ground, and then your spirit returns on to the Most High who gave it. Okay, so going back into this, and this is the point that I wanted to get. Continuing, which ye have of God, and ye are not your own. So this temple that was constructed for us to be in, this body, that's not even yours, man, because that's going to hit the ground and die and go back to the elements in which it came from. The dust, the ground. And who's that belong to? The King of Kings. So even your own body don't belong to you. Yo, that's heavy. Heavy, real heavy, so heavy, that was that nigga Gucci man. It's heavy, real heavy. That was the song when he got out of prison. Gucci verse status. He's wearing some orange shit. I couldn't believe it. I had to hear it though. I had to hear it. Because when you're in the world, there's certain songs that for some odd reason you can remember, and then some odd reason when you're speaking the truth, you're like, oh, okay, I see now. I see. Just like what happened to me, you know? We're driving the car, got all the way home. Yahawashi is like, what, you think I'm gonna let you go that easy? Woo! Blew out the alternator. All right, I handle that now. Oh, you flipping? You flipping? What's wrong with you, baby? You know?
Yeah.
2/3 would have done shot up the place. Even the dude who helped him, you know? Boom! I'm tired. Boom! Blew his own head off. So we do these things that are pleasing unto the Yahawah Yahawashi. That's why, going back to that scripture there, 2 and 10.
Ecclesiastes chapter 2, verse 10. Look at the generations of old, and see, did ever any trust in Yahawah and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him?
Exactly. And, you know, these guys have to have Hebrews chapter 11, that faith, which they don't have, okay? Hebrews chapter 6 and verse 10. For God is not unrighteous to forget your work of labor, Slakia. For God is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love. Hey, and what hey man, I love coming on the highways and byways. I love putting up a video. I love edifying the rest of the Israelites that should take it in. The ones that are gonna be given keys, okay? If I've been given keys and the hours trying to say, yo, cut keys and give keys on to him. That's all we're doing. Apostle from handed down from the apostle elders, they're the ones above them, Avavivin started, okay? And we're being handed down keys. Like, if this temple don't belong to you, then those keys don't even fucking belong to you. So once it's relayed like this, and when I see you walking from my place, I'm like, Shalom. I knew it in my spirit, in my soul, heart of hearts, bro. I was like, this one. The spirit was like, grab him and pull him out.
And I was like, what is no, that caught me off guard. I'm like,
yeah.
He just knew, you know?
Because I was just standing there like this. And you know, like,
nah, he's a brother.
Yeah, you know, like in those movies where some guy's in the alley smoking a cigarette and he's got like Dick Tracy hat on, he's just like this.
The music's like playing.
Yeah, and then the dude walks by, he goes, hey, come here, culprit, you know? Yeah. And the guy's like, you caught me. You know, this guy was caught off guard. He was like, what the hell, how'd you, wait, yeah, the word is out there, but how'd you know that I knew, you know? So I was like, that was the spirit bearing witness, and we didn't even say anything.
No.
That was like the first time I seen you or whatever. Yeah. Like I may have seen you before, but not on recollection to say, oh yeah, we were out there talking the other day. No, I see you that day. Gave you the, the calling was right there. And that was it.
You know?
Shalom, Mark.
You know?
This guy's like, huh? What? Who the hell?
Like, shalom.
Where'd you come from? Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was the calling right there, and that's what we're out here to do.
I have a verse right here I wanted to bring out. James chapter 1 verse 5.
Jude or James?
James.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of God, that giveth to all men liberally, and upbraideth not, and it shall be given him.
Yeah, he gives that to us freely.
You know, so you gotta ask.
Access.
You know, you gotta ask the Most High. You know, if you lack the wisdom, you call upon the Most High. Like what he was saying with Fopi. Fopi's bringing out garbage, right? But if he had the true faith and he really looked into himself and really asked the Most High, he'll be given that wisdom and be able to bring out the word. You know,
exactly.
Instead of leading the flock astray. You know.
Go to verse 6.
Verse 6. But let him ask in faith, nothing wavering, for he that wavereth is like a wave of the sea, driven with the wind and tossed. So he's gonna he's gonna be tossed.
He's not stable.
He's not stable.
And that's what phobia is. Phobia and all the rest of those guys, they're not stable. Look, I remember guys used to talk about Zabak so hard. Now what they saying? Shit, this guy's trying to buy a line like fucking Dr. Umar Johnson. The fuck, dude? Hey, in the last days of times, these men shall be known, man. I don't care. I know my apostle elder says that he's a great teacher. But I'm going to tell you straight goods. A great teacher tells you everything and teaches you everything right. Okay? He doesn't teach you to stand like this. He teaches you to stand upright. On your own too hard.
false balance is an abomination
unto the Most High. So that guy's not a good teacher. And anybody want to argue, leave your damn and I'm not being boastful, leave your damn comments down in the whatever description thing if you can. Because nowadays they restrict our videos. So all those days, hey, you see? The famine is coming. The word, slowly but surely, gradualism with Esau, Edom, man. But you want to go into Jeremiah? Oh, I didn't even finish. Salakia, which he have showed towards his name. All these guys out here, you could call him JC, this, that, blah, blah, blah. Oh, man. And Fopi was going into that JC in the name of Christ. Wow. Wow. These are guys who learned the name of Yahawashi, man.
Exactly.
Yahawah, Yahawashi. But they're perverting the gospel, man. And what? In that we have ministered to the saints and do minister. We do minister. We speak back and we send epistles back and forth to the brothers, man. And being this, and you know what? All of Israel, in a sense, are of the saints. Because guess what? They're that select choice people is holy unto the Lord. But guess what? They're not all Israel who are of Israel, man.
All Israel, yeah.
The Most High has an elect, and you best believe. Just because you walk around thinking that you might be an Israelite, looking in the mirror saying, I'm chocolate as fuck. You might be a damn Edomite in spirit, man. You know, being fooled in the mirror, saying, yeah, I'm